Welcome to the 2023 golf season here in Chicago, Illinois, and welcome to No Gimmes Golf. Yo, it's Mike Buey checking in, and thanks for clicking on the video. Today I'm bringing you a voiceover of an 18-hole video from my first round of the season, and I'm doing a voiceover because I just want to talk about why I feel it's important to not take score on your first round of the season. Let's just get into it, man. And that driver is a clear point wide.
All right, man, we got 155 into the wind. I'm gonna go 8-iron. Oh, that's into it. Maybe need 7.
You know, you're coming off an off season where maybe you're swinging the club once a month, twice a month. You don't have your feel, especially around the greens. So you really just need an opportunity to kind of recalibrate yourself.
I'm gonna go a couple balls out.
And let this putt be an example. There are also environmental factors that I feel are just as important, if not more important. And they're not even cutting the greens like they would on a June day. So even just taking that into consideration as I block one straight right, this mentality allows you to take a lot of pressure off of yourself and just focus on playing the game and seeing what feels right.
You gotta hit it.
That was a bad putt.
That was just bad.
Yeah, I agree.
You stink, Mike.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
This
was a rough day for me. And I think the important piece is, we let the game just really get to us sometimes. We think we're better than we are. I'm extremely, extremely guilty of that. But you just have to keep remembering that, just happy to be there.
Try to skirt a little 5-iron up through this window. It's stupid, but
yes, it is.
What, right here?
Yeah, like kind of
right
over
I think I am.
And then try to land it at that, try to hit the hill over there, or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to just punch it and maybe get some roll. I don't know if it's gonna work, but
look at that.
Roll.
It actually works out.
Wow. Wow. Rarely does this happen.
Ain't that the truth? You would think by hole 3, I would know.
Dude, I hit that ball so hard.
I didn't learn.
You gotta hit it, Mike.
Look at that. I'm just short each time.
Like golf? We got a par 4 dog leg left. A little bit uphill. It's a cool little hole, but I gotta get off this bogey train right now, bro. It's ridiculous.
And this is a course that I've shot my personal best 77.
Come on, Win, just stop it, please.
So to be putting up scores like I'm putting, as I just...
Oh no, I went right under it.
The course gets the best of my club.
Let's go in there.
It's just hard to see yourself put up a good number and then just be miserable hole after hole.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, man, we got par 5. Straight away, I think it's 480, 470. We got wind helping. Just don't want to block this right.
And as I'm coming to this horrible, horrible drive,
right behind it, on the ground.
I think it's really important also, when you're at home watching this, and I hope you've already done this, but the idea of golf goals should come into play for you at the start of each season.
Get down.
And
a couple feet out.
Not taking score is a good way to draft some golf goals, because as I hit another short putt, you can evaluate your game without the scorecard to just say, hey, what's felt good? What did not feel
that's
good?
What I deserve.
What are some areas to focus on? And that can give you the template to think about for the season. So for me, as you're seeing my driver, which for me, I'll go into in a second, it's a brand new club as of Christmas. But getting around the green,
get out to the right, let it come in.
As we see on this shot, I just overshoot the green when this could have just been an easy on a couple feet and then roll out, and this is just poor.
I hit it.
But you know, this round is just
No
letting me
way.
know, okay, you need to focus on
Ugh.
driving. You need to focus on chipping around the green. You need to focus on your touch. And that used to be my favorite part of the game. But I mean, look at this. I just
Oh, that's gone. That's
completely
somebody's car.
am stinking it
That's
up
somebody's
out
car.
there. But I will say my iron play felt really, really good. So it's good to have safety clubs that you can just depend on.
Oh, it caught the tree and just spun left. Four.
I mean, goodness.
Yep. Pushed me off a cliff.
That went in and out. And then I still topped it.
And this will be my last YouTube video.
But now on to a par 3, and I felt that was a pretty good strike. I think it was just some wind up there. So again, around the green, and I would say this is one of my better shots,
I land too short.
even though I was still short.
I pulled it. Okay.
So you can see the recurring themes as we look at the beautiful cityscape of Chicago. You know, there are recurring themes for my game.
Get left. This is gonna be a fun putt. Right on a slope. It's gonna be slow. Beautiful day, man. Can't wait for you to see the drone footage, man. I didn't even hit it.
Poor effort, man. Poor effort.
You stayed.
Just thinking it up. I just could not figure these greens out. So that's the front 9. I would have a score on the screen for you, but I'm not taking score. You know, but it was pretty poor. Shout out to the Caravan basketball team. That's my high school alma mater. But we get into the back 9, which is the tougher side of the golf course. So now I'm just trying to think, okay, what can I capitalize on? What can I really focus on?
Oh my!
And this was just a lapse in judgment.
It made it through. Should have waited for those guys to stop talking.
And that's something I need to really work on, is just trying to lock in. You know, I think about, as I just sail this over the green, you know, if we can be quiet for professionals, and professionals need the silence, and they're relying on muscle memory. An amateur should definitely think about the environment and that they're playing in. As I lip out another putt,
It was on a slope.
you know, the environment matters.
This is a tough par 4. We got water down there. Oh, you stayed over there?
And this is an example of a solid strike, but just not my normal flight pattern.
Fat. And it's in the water.
And that's just poor. I mean, in the water. And then, of course, when you go in the water, then you overcompensate. And you go pretty long. It actually wasn't a bad looking putt. You know, one of my better looks all day. But as you heard, I'm just over it at this point.
Not the round I envisioned for the first one out. I gotta stop being hard on myself. So one, I think I'm better than I am in 2. Season just started, so you know, I'll get it.
2 very good points, right? The first, I'm very guilty of this. I think I'm better than I am. I'm a 13 handicap. I think that I can pull off shots that a 5 handicap or a scratch can do. I mean, look at this shot right there. That was horrible. Or even just around the greens. Like, if I were better, then I would do better. I'm clearly not better. So I need to practice until I get there. But, you know, I make the game stressful for myself. And I think that's why Golf Sidekick is very successful. Is because, you know, the way of the player, right? He talks about carefree golf. And I just need to do better at that. And par threes,
Oh,
I
I
think, are
left it out.
just a complete
God damn.
area that I need to focus on, because I just leave myself in tough spots like this one. And when there are less than ideal conditions, then it just makes it even worse.
Oh,
I mean, in
wow.
theory, I would
I
just
thought
be
you
able to
had to stop.
get up and down with a 56 or a 60 degree.
Oh, wait.
Now I leave
That was me.
myself too far.
What? It literally just made a horizontal roll.
And just do it to myself. So we got back-to-back par fives, and par fives is where I really want to start saving strokes, because I think I average about a 6.2 average score. So it'd be nice to just take advantage. And one way to do that is like I'm doing here with an iron. I know I'm far away. Why not just hit an iron that you know you can hit, like a 6-iron? 185 yards. Give yourself a good number in. Now, what I can do from 75, that's on me. But here's another example of being around the green. It would be nice just to get up and down, save a bogey. Now I've got a long putt for bogey and totally take myself out of the hole. Now I've got a double.
All right. Another par 5. 5 wood.
But, you got to keep your head on straight, and you just got to keep trying.
Ah,
Even when the
I
club
overcooked
does
that one.
something you just didn't know it would do,
Go long.
you got to keep your head up. And this shot is an example of that. I tried to wipe that shot out, and, I put a 5-iron
Damn, I
on
can't
it.
wait to watch that. That's why you come back, man.
And that is why you come back, man, because you just want to put good strikes on it. I just put another good strike on it. It's just a little short. But
I
you can't be
murdered
too
that.
mad. I don't know if you
That's
can
nuts.
say that on YouTube, but, I really did hit that hard, and it was very short.
It literally went left.
But we're coming up to the last 3 holes, and I think this is just a nice, sort of challenging stretch of holes here at Jackson Park. I'm just going to try to do my best. And it wasn't
No,
good enough.
It was a fucking bug, man. I kid you not.
And I remember that there was a bug on my ball. It landed, then it started just flying, and I should have backed off, but I didn't. But I was saved by another good iron strike.
I don't even know
But
where
unfortunately, it was followed by a bad wedge strike. So I ended up pin high just on the right. And now I'm trying to get up and down on a tough green. Does he do it? Ooh, he does not. He does not. But it was a really good effort, so I can live with that. It's extremely hairy.
All right, man. 208. Got some wind that should help. Got 4-iron.
So we got a long par 4. Over 200 yards. And it was a little chunky.
But it's not in the trees or...
You gotta look at the bright side. Now, I mean, look at me putting. That's just the nature of these bunkers. It is what it is. And this is me having long-term memory. I was thinking about being short all day, and that was just bad.
I don't get it. I don't get this dumb game.
And I truly not locked in this day, and I just truly did not get it. Well, we got a short 18th hole, and I've got the 5 wood in hand. This is supposed to be a stress-free hole, but the club just did not do what I'm used to it doing. Ball stayed out. Now I'm in the mulch.
What the hell is that?
And I use a 9-iron or a pitching wedge because, I just didn't want to count on hitting something high up. And I wanted to just kind of punch it out there. And that wasn't a horrible go. Left myself a few feet. And can he get the par? No, he cannot. I just cannot believe that I lipped out.
That's not possible, bro.
Probably 6, but his hand shakes all around at the end of the round, and that's just how the game goes, No matter what kind of day you're having, you're still going to put a smile on and shake everybody's hand, thank them for playing with them, and that's the beauty of the game of golf. So, I appreciate you watching this video. I hope you took away something from it. I think it's extremely important in order to approach the start of the season with as little pressure on yourself as possible. You got to give yourself some grace. And I feel that me not taking score, even though I still have this channel, Not taking this score allowed me to focus and say, hey, what am I doing well? What needs work? And it allows me to set a template for the summer. And you'll be able to see in upcoming videos that various parts of my game are getting better. My driving getting better. Looking forward to practicing on my short game around the green so that can get better, because that's going to help me move the needle and reach my ultimate goal of getting single digits this summer. So I appreciate you watching the video. Catch you in the next one. Thanks a lot.